Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Lewis Obsessed, where I recap Jeff Lewis Live every weekday at 12 o'clock Texas time, 2 o'clock, oh my God, 12 o'clock California time, 2 o'clock Texas time, and 3 p.m. New York City time. Shout out, Chumpettes. Hello, nice to see you. I hope you're having an awesome Monday. I am having really good weather now, although it was a little bit chilly yesterday, which to me, chilly is like 60, so I can't stand that. So anyways, bring back the 80s and up. I love the warm weather. I love the sunshine. Oh my gosh. So many of y'all love to tell me about y'all's cold weather, and I literally can feel the chill whenever y'all tell me how cold it is and where y'all live. Like, it makes me crazy. I love Chicago. Oh, shout out. But is it cold there? Also, Chicago. My husband bought tickets and they booked a flight for another Cubs game, but this summer, and now he's getting nervous about the crime and all the bullshit that's going on, because they always stay on Miracle Mile, and anyways, he's getting nervous. Should he sell his tickets or not and delay the trip? I think they're thinking of going to somewhere else, another place to see the Cubs play that they haven't been before. So anyway, 40 degrees in Maine. Oh my goodness, that's just freezing. 60's all right. I prefer 75, 78 and sunny, but any thoughts on Dr. Donna's show? Yeah, we recapped it last week. What about it? Anyway, shout out, Chumpettes. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad you joined me. I'm so glad you can join live. It's so much more fun live for sure. Diane in Chicago, hello. Okay, let's get started with shout out news. Don't have a whole lot going on with Scandival, but I am seeing some pictures. By the way, very disappointed in the Jeff Lewis listeners that might go to somewhere like Barbie World on Friday, when Jeff told everyone multiple times where he was going to be, what time. And then all these Jeff Lewis Live listeners come up and ask for pictures and stuff. Nobody posted it or tagged him in it. And certainly nobody sent me the pictures. I would love to start getting some like Jeff Lewis and Chumps in the wild pictures from y'all. I would love it. I would love to share it. But Tom Sandoval did not disappoint. And I guess he was at this resort or whatever you call it. And some ladies went up to him. Where did I see this posted? I think Bravo and Cocktails, but I'm forgetting. They blurred out the girls' faces. Anyways, reluctantly, he did agree to take some pictures. And then he wanted them to tell them that he's not there with Raquel. But then they were in Miraval. Then they heard, heard someone named Raquel being called for a treatment, and she was a no-show. So who knows what's going on with that, right? But anyways, that's all I've seen. And then somebody was at a bachelorette party and saw both Toms there. So I think that was the weekend before. I'm not real sure. Anyways, but just for me to say, I would love to see, when y'all are lucky enough to see Jeff Lewis or the Chumps out in the wild and take a picture with them, I would love to see it. So either send it to me or tag me in it so I can easily repost it. Or if you don't want to, just send it to me and just say don't post, and then I won't. Anyways, what else? Okay, what in the hell is going on with this John Jansen and Shannon Bedore stuff? Is it a hoax? Everyone keeps saying he was only there for the taping of Celebrity Family Feud. He's not with her, so why would he have anything to do with it? He wasn't one of the 6 ladies up there. He was at dinner. She posted that, hashtagging, no, we're not back together. But Friday night, Tamra makes a TikTok, and I've already explained this, so I'm sure you've already seen the video. I think I put it on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube under Jeff Lewis Obsessed, this explaining it all. But somebody, one of you sleuths, shout out, sent me a picture of Tamara's video at the very end. And it was John Jansen. And I was like, no, why would he be there? Like, whatever. Oh my God, she was totally right. It was absolutely John Jansen. Then we see, and if Tamara didn't want that out there, she could have very much clipped that video before he was shown in there, right? So then the next day, Shannon posts a picture of all the couples out, which you could tell was very divided, right? You could tell by the dinner out that Emily, Gina, and Heather Dubrow were posting together at a restaurant. And now we know Jeff Lewis saw her. we'll talk about that later. And we know that Shannon and Tamara and Jennifer, one of the new girls, were out together at a different restaurant, right? So I know that all the spouses were there, but just because of that, I mean, is it because Shannon don't want to be the only one without a spouse or boyfriend? If so, why wouldn't she invite Cabo Guy? Did Cabo Guy not go well? I mean, Tamara gave us a little bit of an update last week on Jeff Lewis Live, but all I heard was that she ran into John Jansen at the gym and they had words. I thought she said it didn't go well. Am I making that up or am I remembering incorrectly? So you're here for Jeff building a bridge with Heather Dubrow. Exactly. But what bridges are he going to burn? A lot, probably. Anyways, but today on the Rick and Kelly show, it wasn't really about any of that. It was about their recent golf thing that they did for charity. But somebody let me know in the comments. Thank you again, sleuths. Y'all send me the best information, so I really appreciate it. Sent me where somebody had asked about Shannon and what she thought. And Kelly Dodd said something like, they're not together. There's nothing to talk about here. So what? Oh, goodness, Jen Lee. You predict that Jeff and Kelly Dodd will fall out. Wow, that would be huge. Oh, my God. Nothing. Wow. Okay, now I'm fixated on that. Oh, my God. Tell me more. Okay, anyways, so we know that Kelly Dodd is in a feud with all three of those girls, Tamara, Shannon, and Heather Dubrow, right? So, and Brandy Glenn, God, who's she not in a feud with, right? No. She likes Brandy Glanville, right? God, I can't even keep it all straight, literally. Anyways, there's like sides. Everyone has a side, right? Oh, gosh. Ashley, speaking of burning bridges, did you notice how bristly? You're smart. Jeff got when Jamison predicted a major bridge was about to burn, and then he Freudian slipped Gage for Stu. Yes, I did hear that whenever he was talking about the Heather Dubrow thing, but it kind of made sense to me. What Jamison said was that when the huge feud started between him and Heather Dubrow, he was with Gage. So maybe he was thinking about that time when they were together, and then he said Gage instead of Stu. I don't know. It's because Kelly Dodd doesn't take any shit. She says it like it is. Good Lord, she does. I mean, sometimes I'm literally like, oh, I can't believe she said that. I can't believe she posted that. But, she does. Remote. I heard that $1 million listing lady shaded Jeff on his stutter. Tracy Tudor did? I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me more. Anyways, but that's about all the shout out news that I have. Unless y'all have any more to chat about, let me know in comments. Also, you can always hit the question button down there, and that'll just send me a question if you don't want to ask it publicly or ask it in front of everybody, whatever. I used to really like Kelly, but she goes too far. Kelly is a very divisive person. When I make a story about Kelly Dodd, especially on TikTok, holy shit, it gets a lot of views, but also there's like anti-Kelly and there's pro-Kelly. I mean, it's super ridiculous. Rick and Kelly's show is too boring for me. Yeah. She'll be out of Friends in a year. I don't know who that's talking about. Kelly? I don't know who that is. Anyways, okay, let's get into it today. It was Cardi Wilson, and she was all by her lonesome. Like, really, it's usually Doug with her, it feels like. I think it's usually Doug, and she's usually on a Tuesday for some reason, I feel like. I don't know. I know, Jen. So Jen Lee says, Jeff didn't talk about Shannon and John Jansen possibly being back together. I was trying to manifest that, and I really wanted him to talk about that, but I realized he probably wouldn't, and it would be best, obviously, if Shannon was on. Was the last time she was on March 25th, which was their birthday. So it would be a little early. It's exactly a month today, April 24th. She's usually not on very much. And I think there are rules with Bravo, but I don't really understand them of when these housewives can go on certain podcasts and shows, right? Like if they're filming or they're not filming. it's probably that when they're not filming, right? That way the show is done and they can't say anything about it. I don't know. I can't really think about it. You love that Carney was on alone. She has grown on me. Y'all know, y'all old OG chumpettes know that she wasn't. I wasn't necessarily, her biggest fan in the beginning, but she's really grown on me. Like, today she said something about Midge, the Barbie girl. And I sort of remember Midge. I'm 50, so I definitely grew up with Barbies and had them. My kids certainly had 4 billion Barbies. I don't really remember Midge. And I certainly don't remember an overweight Barbie or Ken. And I don't remember a pregnant one for sure. Oh, Remote 103. I'm not a fan of mini guests, but I just fast forward. Okay. Clearly, I run a fan account and do a recap, so I don't really have the option or the desire to fast forward, but I just don't feel like I could. I feel like you can miss something in 15 seconds that Jeff Lewis says, right? Or Alyssa or Jane or Shane or Jamison, right? Midge is a little rough. Okay, they were talking about this forehead, and Carney says Midge must have carried the baby in her forehead. Oh my God, I about died. I did sort of wonder. I do wonder what her husband thinks about telling the world that she's like dry in the vag area for him and like she needs to go on some medicine or, hormones or something that Jeff was talking about. Jeff has not talked about his hormone treatment in forever. Do we feel like he's all better? Like it was wasn't he mostly doing it probably for sex stuff like testosterone? Isn't that what that's mainly for? Or do you feel like he had too much testosterone? That's what it is. He got his testosterone. Remember, it was super high. That other doctor was like doing crazy shit to him. He saw a new guy and his testosterone was through the roof. That is why he's rebuilding all of these bridges in his life. He's nice, Jeff Lewis. Oh my God. That's it. But why isn't he talking about his doctor's visits much anymore? Were too many people complaining on Instagram, maybe? Anyways, starts off, though, with Jamison having neighbor drama. The fact that sweet Jamison, is he 40? I think he's 41 this year. Anyways, he seems so calm and mild-mannered. But can you imagine having a studio apartment? Literally a studio. Shit, my 21-year-old doesn't even have a studio. She's got a 1-bedroom that we pay for. But a studio is just one big room. He's right. He has nowhere else to go when it gets loud. They share a wall. I assume one wall. If you can hear everything, I would be so pissed off at 41 years old, especially if the person is saying, like, I don't care what my neighbors think. Like, I would be so mad. Oh my God, D, you flipped up Midge's belly and she had a baby inside. That is weird. Oh my God. Anyways, was anyone at Barbie World Friday and saw Jeff Lewis? Let me know in comments or send me a DM for damn sure. Okay, I could not tell who all was at Project Angel Food. Clearly he talks about Stu later in the show, talks about their date Thursday night with like MJ, must have been like the dinner out. And then he talks about Friday night at Catch Steak where he saw Emily and Gina and Heather Dubrow. But I didn't hear him talk about Project Angel Food. And we know that Stu was connected to Project Angel Food because didn't he cook for them or something one time? And like, I think he's involved in that too. So I'm assuming he was there, but he didn't really say. I'm missing lots of y'all's comments. I'm sorry. Anyways, the pool pump thing is irritating though. If that is a brand new house that he's renting, which it is, the equipment is new. Like we just replaced our pump, which I think is probably, we've replaced it before this too, and filters, which I don't think the filters affect how loud it is. But the pump is now a variable pump, something like that. They told us to be even quieter, which I don't really care about because nobody has ever, our neighbor has never complained about our pump being loud or anything. But, in Texas, and we have similar weather to LA area where, yeah, your pool pump is on a lot of the day, whether you're heating the pool or not, because you got to keep moving the water so it doesn't get mildew or mold, whatever all that crap is. I don't know. Ask the pool guy. But the fact that these neighbors keep complaining about it, they're in California. To me, Southern California, Florida, everyone has a pool. Like, I'm sure they have a pool. If it's a new build, there's no reason this should be so loud that it's bothering them enough to complain so much. Do they know that it's Jeff Lewis, that it's their neighbor, and he's going to bitch and moan about them on the radio? Like, I'm just dead with that. I don't know why they are complaining. Is it really bothering them? I don't even know. What do y'all think about Stu being on day 14 sober curious? I did watch his Instagram live Friday night. He does like this 30 minutes where it's like just his subscribers. It's so cute. He was answering any question that people asked. And then he did like this cooking thing with like pasta and asparagus. Was it peas? I don't remember what the sauce was. I don't know. I'm not that into cooking. I'm just into watching Chef Stu. Anyways, it was super cute. Jeff got into comments, obviously teasing him and stuff about that because Stu was like sweating under his armpits, and Jeff was making comments about that. It was really cute. What else? Shane running into Monroe's kindergarten teacher at a gay bar. I don't know. I think Shane was right in buying him a drink. And I think he was right in not asking him about her own personal, like, academics, right? Like, I was a kindergarten teacher for 2 years. And if I ran into a student's parents, yeah, it would be awkward to talk about them for sure. So I like that he bought him a drink. Yes, it's Erica. I don't think it's going to last. Are you talking about Brandy's skeleton post? Oh, in the bikini? She's always been so thin, though. I don't think she looks she's always been super thin. I think she's just naturally thin. Yes, it's Erica. I don't think it's going to last. He'll start sneaking around to drink. I don't think he'll sneak around to drink. Remember Scam Likely? Yeah, but the Scam Likely, I feel like, was for him to keep talking to Thomas, who was a friend of his, and it not make Jeff mad, right? Oh, I love that, Ashley. This is so funny. I once ran into my kid's pre-K teacher at the cannabis shop. Okay, so we have a teacher that 4 of my kids have had so far. The last one's not old enough yet. But 4 of my 5 kids have had this teacher, and I kid you not, Costco, Sam's Club, everywhere, Walmart, we would run into her, and she would always have wine in her basket. And my kids would always notice. And I'm like, well, teachers are real people too. Like, they do real things also, and they grocery shop and they buy wine and stuff. But, my kids were younger, and they were just like, oh my God, like, she's buying wine. So it reminds me when I would see a teacher at the grocery store growing up. Oh my God, it was like seeing a movie star. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe they're real. It's so cute to be the parent of that too now. But as a teacher, it was so cute. Like the kids that would see me out, and they would just be like, oh my God, Anyways, it was so cute. Teachers are amazing, right? Anyways, what else? Okay, Stu's bumper. What the hell is going on with his car? Sounds like there's always something. We did see the video of the arm going down on his car, messing that up, or maybe they just talked about it. Did they ever show a video? By the way, when Jeff says we're going to put this video up on the app, where is that? I don't even know where that's at. Like, is it a separate? Like, there's Jeff Lewis Live. That's the audio. There's Jeff Lewis Video. That's the full video now. It used to be Jeff Lewis Clips. It was like 3 to 12 minutes, or 3 to 18 minutes when it first started. Is there another area on the app? I don't even know. I think Stu will do what Jeff wants in front of Jeff. Then Stu will do what he wants when Jeff's not around. I just don't feel that way. Like, I don't know. I know. Y'all are never going to convince me. I love Stu. I don't think there was a video. He just described. Oh, so in my brain, I literally envisioned it in me. Just unfortunate accidents. Oh my God, I have plenty of those on my car. I'm the worst driver. My tires, the rims always have little scratches on them because I cut the curb too much. I've blown tires. Terrible driver here. Terrible. What else? Oh, so Jeff did not say it today, but he was so trying to allude to his Julia Cunningham, where he was burning that bridge last week. And man, Alyssa and Jamison do not want him to say her name. He's done it like 3 times now. He did say it on a video, on a commercial, whatever, and called her like phony. She's the girl that is, woman, whatever. She's the co-host of Jess Cagle show. Now, it doesn't say Jess Cagle and Julia Cunningham, but she's the other person. So, anyways, Jeff does not like her for sure. Yes. There's a picture of Jeff with the devil horns that says Jeff Lewis has issues. But that's just that's the free podcast that's now Wednesdays and Fridays, I think, right? Oh, he did? Oh, I missed it, Bama Ann. Chef Stu. Oh, no. Yeah. Chef Stu told the story in the parking garage on his story. Yeah, that's right. She's on the 80s channel a lot, too. Who is? I don't know who that is. She is. I don't know who that is. Anyways, what else y'all have for today? Boy, I blew through today. Tomorrow is Jackie Schimmel and Zach Noe Towers. I'm ready for that. Wednesday is Joey Zalzig and Megan. Joey's been kind of like, I'm ready for him to tell us something. I feel like there's something going on in his personal life he keeps alluding to. Last time he was on Jeff Lewis, he talked about like his co-stars, whatever you want to call them, of Real Friends of WeHo were like DMing his fiance in like a sexual way or something. Maybe coming on it, maybe dick pics or something. Like, hello, I want more information on that for sure. You love Zach. Oh, Julia Cunningham has her own show. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. Well, Jeff doesn't like her. But maybe she'll be one of the people that he... Oh, and she was on Reality Checked a couple of times. We're not going to talk about the sadness that Amy Phillips is leaving Sirius XM. We're not going to talk about it. But follow her new podcast, Drama Darling with Amy Phillips. And then she'll also be on Patreon, which I don't think is up yet, but it will be. May 4th is her last day on Sirius XM. Joey is boring. See, I don't feel like he's boring, but I also don't feel like he sounds like Chaz Dean. Like everyone says he sounds just like Chaz Dean. I mean, they do sound alike. I feel like Joey is more excitable. Like, I don't know. I think I could pick him out. You know, like a Pepsi Cola challenge. Do y'all remember those where people would like drink Pepsi or drink Coca-Cola? I feel like I could pick them out, their voices. Now I'm probably wrong. Gordon 24 fan Brandy. Andy said this morning there will be guest host for Reality Checked when she's gone. Oh, wait, what? Oh my God. Thanks for letting me know. So there'll still be a Reality Checked, but there'll be guest hosts? So bummed about Amy. Sirius messed up with that when they shouldn't have let her leave. I mean, Jeff kind of let it out that he was not for her leaving. It sounds, I mean, he made no bones about it. It sounded like a what do you call it? Whatever it's called, contract dispute. Chaz is pretty much monotone. Yeah, he talks very different. Oh, they're looking for her replacement. Okay, now that's interesting. Okay. Okay, I didn't listen to John Hill and Andy Cohen today because I was supposed to take a walk and I didn't. And then I took a 30-minute walk and tried to listen. Dependent on who the hosts are, but I think that sucks. Yeah. I guess I assumed it would be just a whole new show. Bex wishes they would get rid of Smith Sisters. I wish I would wake up in time to listen to the Smith Sisters. They're on really early, and I'm awake, I think. Texas time, I'm 2 hours before, after them, so I think I'm awake. Doug for Reality Checked. Well, it depends. If they're going to keep it called Reality Checked, I mean, Doug does watch a lot of the Bravo shows. I did hear him say, I think on his Cook and Kibitz, that he hopes to go, Jerry O'Connell, that he hopes to go to BravoCon with this whole Jeff Lewis Live maybe show, which would be amazing. I'm so here for it. But that if not, he'd probably go as just a fan because he does love all the Bravo shows. Oh, my God, that would be so amazing. Also today, if you haven't gotten your ticket and you love Erica Jane, or you just want to see what it's all about, tickets did go on. Regular tickets went on sale this morning at 10 a.m. California time. My friend realized last night that she could buy the tickets early because she had the Citibank credit card. I think all my credit cards are Chase. Anyway, so she did get our general admission ticket. The whole thing, after taxes and everything, $94. Like, that's like the cheapest. Like, we've got this general admission. General admission is that area right in front where you just stand. You don't have a chair. You just have to get there early and stand. We did that for Jennifer Lopez in Las Vegas also. I don't remember what our tickets were, but they were definitely not $94 after all the fees. This ticket was only $94. So she's a bargain. Get Erica Jane while she's a bargain. We are going August 26th because, there was like this gap where she wasn't, it's her second night, so opening weekend. I don't know why we didn't pick Friday night because we will be there, which would have been opening night. I wonder if they were sold out by then because, like I said, she was doing it at night. Anyways, but I have lots of shows coming up. Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras coming to Houston May 12th. Dorinda and Countess Luann and Ramona coming Tuesday, May 9th to Houston. Oh my God, BravoCon. Erica Jane before that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. What about Heather, LOL? I don't know what you mean. What about that, Ashley? Anyways, Ryan Bailey, so good it's bad. What about him, though? I'm missing it. Oh, as a replacement. Oh, I could see that. Shout out, Donna. As a replacement for Reality Checked. I could see that. But if they're going to keep calling it Reality Checked, I guess it'll just be a recap of all the reality shows. So, yeah, it could be really anybody that knows all the Bravo shows. Or I guess they want to focus on Bravo, right? I mean, does Andy Cohen does he produce other shows? I mean, his own. Like, remember when he did the dating show? That one he brought back, it didn't last very long. Love Connection. Remember when he did that? That was on a different whatever. Oh, Elon Musk is sharing his time with us today. Shout out Elon Musk. I'm kidding. Hello from Scotland, the other Houston. Don't y'all pronounce it Houston there, though? Is it Houston or Houston? You missed today's show. Andy said the host would be a Bravo lover. Donna Bowling could do it. Donna, you could be the new host of Reality Checked. Oh, my God, that would be amazing. We'd be like, we knew her when, right? Before she was on Sirius XM. Oh, my God. I would just you would do this too. Wouldn't you just come in early to see Jeff Lewis at Sightglass every day? Like, totally, for sure. Submitting myself now. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, my God. Anyways, well, let's wrap it up. This is the earliest we've finished up in so long. I'm so excited. Tomorrow, Jackie Schimmel, preggo herself, and Zach Noe Towers, who will never be pregnant, right? Anyways. I would live there at Sirius XM. Oh my God. I would see Tinks. I wouldn't see Jess or Julia. I would see the Smith sisters. I would even see Dorinda. No, Dorinda's in New York. Duh, Thursdays. Oh my God. Very exciting. Anyways, see y'all tomorrow. Make sure to follow me on all my social media. Everything's under Jeff_Lewis_obsessed. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook group. If you're going to BravoCon, let's hook up. Let's meet. If you're going to any of the shows that I'm going to soon, let's hook up. I would love to meet you. There is nothing better to me than a Jeff Lewis and reality fan. Oh, my God. Like, BFFs forever and ever and ever, for sure. Tinks on Andy Cohen. Yes, she is on Wednesday with James Kennedy. I'm so excited. And it's her first time, I'm pretty sure. She reshared my story. Yeah. Tinks is really good about resharing stories. She's cool. Anyways, bye.